What is linen, and is it right for you? Let's talk about it. Hi, I'm CJ with Textile Apparel, and this channel is about helping you live better by choosing natural goods made with integrity. Today, let's talk about linen. I'll dive into what it's made from, its history, and its pros and cons to help you determine if it's a must-have or a put it back for your wardrobe. First up, I'm sure you already know that linen is a natural fabric. What you might be learning right now is that it's made from flax. Yes, flax, that stuff that you find in a great loaf of bread or a dietary supplement because it's high in omega-3 fatty acids, except it's not the seeds, but the grass that's used. That grass is grown and harvested and then soaked in a water process called retting. After the grass has been softened by retting, it's spread out and then dried before being mechanically processed. Now, that process of beating, crimping, and combing removes the outer straw layer from the core fiber, and it breaks down that fiber into thinner, softer, and more flexible strands. Finally, it's spun into yarn and from there woven into fabric. Over the centuries, the process has gone from being done by hand into one that is highly, highly mechanized. If you want to know more, check out the video from the Victoria and Albert Museum. Link is in the description. As you can imagine, linen has been around for a long time, thousands of years, since before Elizabeth Taylor was Cleopatra.
I know who you are. What are you at the moment?
And, fun fact, it's been called linen for thousands of years, with the Greek word for the flax plant being linon. Going back to Cleopatra, linen was a wardrobe staple for the ancient Egyptians because of its ability to keep the wearer cool. We may not know how the pyramids were made, but we definitely have linen sorted. Traditionally, linen was manufactured primarily in Europe. However, in more recent years, China has become the top exporter of linen fabric in the world. Europe is generally regarded, though, as having smaller batch, higher quality linen manufacturing. There are many different types of linen fabrics and dozens of uses, from clothing and bed sheets to towels or even canvas for oil painting. But today, let's just focus on linen for clothing. So, what makes linen great? Without sharing too much personal bias, linen is definitely one of my favorite fabrics, and there are a number of reasons. First, a feeling. When I wear linen, I feel like I'm wearing something that is high quality, but that grounds me and connects me to nature. How do you feel when you wear linen, and what's your favorite linen garment? Let me know in the comments below. Moving on from my opinion, let's talk facts. Linen is stronger than cotton because it has longer strands, or staple length. Linen is hypoallergenic, lint-free, and naturally resists dirt and stains. The fibers of linen are hollow and lightweight, meaning it dries faster than cotton, wicking moisture away from your body, keeping you cool and feeling fresh. And interestingly and rather uniquely, it also feels cool to the touch because it's slightly conductive. Now, this isn't a lesson on electricity, so I'll just say that it's been proven for thousands of years to keep civilizations cool, so there's no doubt that it'll work for you too. Next, linen has a casual, imperfect, organic look. And finally, while linen isn't the softest fabric out there, it's one of the fabrics that gets better as you wear it and wash it by becoming softer without losing its shape. Linen garments are definitely the ones that you buy to keep enjoying for years to come. So, those are all great things, but linen is not perfect. First up, linen is more expensive to manufacture than cotton and most synthetics. There is far less supply of linen than cotton worldwide. Linen fibers also lack elasticity. This makes the individual threads more prone to break when being manufactured than other natural fibers such as cotton or wool. And they can be brittle and break more easily around hard seams, for example, like on my collar. That brings me to the big perceived con of linen: wrinkles. We get asked all the time if a linen garment will wrinkle. Yes, it will. Because there is little elasticity in the fabric, it doesn't bounce back into shape without a little bit of humidity and warmth added. By the end of the day, linen will conform to your shape that you've put it in, whether that's wrinkled sleeves from being rolled up or a crease in a skirt because of sitting down. Linen definitely wrinkles. However, it's important to consider design. Professional fashion designers such as Dag & Stacey, It Is Well LA, or Jennifer Glasgow Design are experts in working with linen, and they know its benefits and its limitations. It's rare to see a formal piece of clothing being made with linen because it'll wrinkle. In fashion today, linen offers an intentionally more casual look than other fabrics. It has a variety in its thread and weave thickness along with those wrinkles. These factors are all taken into account when a garment is designed. The wrinkles aren't considered a flaw for most garments, as they help the fabric fit you better. Having said that, if you want to avoid wrinkles, stay away from linen, or at least 100% linen. Consider a cotton linen blend. It will respond somewhat better to wrinkling. So let's review. Linen is made from flax, but not the seeds or the stalks, the grass. It's one of humankind's oldest textiles, dating back as long as 30,000 years. Linen is great for being durable, hypoallergenic, and keeping you cool in summer, but it can be more expensive than other fabrics and does tend to wrinkle. What do you think? Do you run from the wrinkles, or is linen a favorite for your spring and summer wardrobe? Comment below. Again, I'm CJ with Textile Apparel. Stay tuned for more content to help you live better by choosing natural goods made with integrity. If you like this content, consider liking and subscribing. Thanks for watching.